Morning, Matthew at Maddie's Auto Repair here. Wednesday morning. I got a good one here, and this not gonna be diagnosed right this second and whatever, but this is a good indication and a good detail about the process that I go through and what a good mechanic should be going through. We have a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica here, presented with check engine light flashing at times. Customer complained of it running rough. This is another prime example of where I have the Snap-on Triton scanner. I have all the licenses and everything that we need to pay for. We need the AutoAuth software in order to even gain security access to this baby, to fully scan and do the bidirectional stuff and then diagnose this thing right down to what's going on. So scanned it this morning already. Comes up with a P000A, which is bank one, number one camshaft slow response. But then it also had a P0300, which is a general misfire. So my initial thing was to pull this out of the shop with the Triton scanner on it, checking the misfire counts. Bank 2, however, not bank 1 that has the camshaft code. Bank 2 was the one that was misfiring. It was misfiring consistently on 2, 4, and 6, the entire bank. Once it warmed up a little, number 2 started hitting really good. And the next step in the process is the communication with the customer, because this isn't just simple and straightforward. As you can see, the lovely Chrysler 3.6 motor here, bank number 2 is going to be in front. Intake plenum wraps over the top. My first step would be to check spark plug out, probably swap some coils around to a different cylinder, different bank, but I can't do that because the intake has to come up. Now this is where paying for diagnostics and paying for the extra time and going the extra above and beyond is what's going to get this diagnosed. So now I need to have a conversation with the customer, because intake plenum gaskets will be replaced after this thing is diagnosed, but we're gonna have to get some more time to pull the intake, swap stuff around, pay attention to the electrical connectors, look at the spark plugs, go through the process. A lot of things that some other shops, like I said, they don't even have the AutoAuth software. They more than likely won't spend the time to pull up the intake or have a discussion with the customer about more time. Just may recommend a tune-up. Could be a coil, could be a spark plug, could be a number of things. But this is where diagnosing it and paying the little bit extra saves you in the long run and saves you from throwing parts at it. So just wanted to give a little more detail about the process that I go through, and things that we do here at Maddie's Auto Repair that just differentiate us from other shops. So make it a great Wednesday.